Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great this Friday already. Wow. And welcome to this video in which we'll talk about Gala, the Gala token. I'm trying to cover this every other day right now. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, we're just going to do a full technical update on that. We'll talk a little bit about the fundamentals, both for the market and for Gala games, and just in general everything you need to know. So let's get right into it. Right now, if we drag away my analysis, you can see that Gala games has, for the first time in quite some time, has displayed some bearish momentum, or at least consolidating momentum. You can see that after finding resistance here at 6.2 cents, we've started making lower highs, which is not something we've actually done for a while, basically for the last 3-4 weeks. So yeah, sure, there's some bearish momentum coming into Gala. Obviously, that also has to do with the fundamentals behind Gala. There was a lot of hype and a lot of real bullish momentum when we had that first rally. And then throughout the time, there was also some more bullish momentum for the markets and for Gala itself. But now, for example, there are no real updates I can give you fundamentally on Gala games or their whole ecosystem. Sure, they still have some things in the pipeline, and we can definitely still expect some news and some bullish news, but news for Gala right now is practically bullish news. We can expect that to come out, but if it takes too long, technically Gala will kind of adjust itself to that. And I think that's what we're seeing right now, because let's be honest, technically right now we still look very bullish. You could draw this trend line like this, how I've drawn it right now. You could also draw it a little bit more like this, and you'll see that there's still a very strong technical uptrend. For the first time now, though, what I said, we've started to do something like this as well. So what I expect is, or at least what I hope, is that we'll be able to hold this level right here at around 5.2 cents. Because that's really the most important support level. If we can stay on top of 5.2 cents, which I do think will drop down to now, but if we can stay on top of that, what will happen is that we'll just consolidate here, and when a little bit more bullish momentum from the market comes, we'll be able to get to 6 cents, 6.2 cents, and then at some point I think we'll be able to, after some good news, which is definitely to be expected from Gala, I think we would be able to break above, say, 6.2 cents and get up to our next price target between, let's say, between 7 and 7.5 cents. So do I at this point of time still think this is the most likely scenario? Yes, but I 100% think that it's not guaranteed that this will happen, all right? It really does depend on that 5.2 cents level. Because, for example, what could also happen, and for this we're going to delete the trend lines, because the trend lines can sometimes cause a false bias. All right, so what you can see right now is that we are forming, or at least starting to form, some sort of a consolidation as well within the uptrend still. So if, for example, we're not able to hold 5.2 cents, and that will drop down to 5 cents and 4.9 cents, it's not the end of the world. But if that simple thing happens, we'll fall down into some sort of a consolidation. And then from this consolidation, which will ultimately range from 4.7 to 5.6, we're still bullish, I would argue, but then good news from Gala would only shoot us up to 6 cents and 6.2 cents again, and I doubt that it would make us break above 6.2 and 6 cents and get up to 7 cents. So yeah, there's quite a lot at stake, and I would really say that right now the most important level technically is that level at 5.2 cents. If we can hold that, I would still argue that this is the most likely scenario. It might take a little bit longer, but still. But if it breaks, we're going to be consolidating a little bit more, and I have to adjust the analysis to that. So that would obviously be a little bit more bearish on the short term. So I'll monitor it closely, of course, but for now that's my full analysis and my view on Gala. So if you do have any questions, as always, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.